Hello everyone, welcome to AKS IAS main Shikshna free initiative. This is Santosh Koka. Today we will discuss one important question. Before that we will check small information related to new batch which was started on recently 11th November. tspsc, APPSC Group 1 and 2 English and Telugu medium. It includes prelims cum mains integrated coaching offline live online classes. For more information you can call this number. Let's check today's main section of free initiative. Question for 21st November 2024, that is subject related to polity. Analyze the findings of the recent CIG performance audit report on the implementation of 74th Constitutional Amendment Act and suggest measures to strengthen the governance of urban local bodies. Here we are trying to, every day we are focusing on using our 3 steps before writing answer. That is step 1, question reading within 1 minute. Here we need to focus on finding or focus on identifying different keywords and question tags here, right? So what is the important topic here? So CIG, Comptroller and Auditor General report, performance audit report on the implementation of 74th Constitutional Amendment Act. Very important. So here we need to focus on how many parts are there. Here simply they included 2 different parts in a one part, right? So first of all, question tag analyze is very important here. So we need to provide some important facts, examples, reports, etc. Right? So other than that, important keywords, the findings, especially recent CAG for performance audit report findings are very important. That is the first important keyword we need to address here. Next important, suggest measures. We need to give some solutions to the problems or whatever we implementation problems are there, right? We need to provide some measures, right? Way forward measures here, right? That's it. Simple structure related to the particular question, demand of the question. Next, importantly, second step, within 1 minute we need to focus on recalling important keywords related to the topic, right? So what are the important keywords here? Especially we are talking about CAG report, right? So we need to know all the important key findings of the recent performance audit report given by the CAG, right? So other than that, here we need to focus on providing some important information, basic information related to our 74th Constitutional Amendment Act, right? So here we can include our important 12th schedule, right? So schedules, articles are very important in the polity subject especially, right? So we need to focus on including here, right? So here highlighting the importance of 74th Constitutional Amendment Act, that is the year 1992, right? So here urban local bodies empowerment is very important here, right? We need to include that is also as a background point, right? So next importantly we need to measure while giving some key findings, we need to provide some key facts of given by the performance audit report also, right? Some state issues or staff issues or reservation issues, etc., right? Allocation or devolution, like functions related issues, right? So other than that, we can also include especially related to state finance commission also. State finance commission issues also need to include here, right? So other than that, some important initiatives also are there regarding people's participation also, initiatives given by some institutions, or we other than that we can include e-governance platforms or important systems also we need to include here, right? So these are the important keywords need to mention here and there. First of all, we need to write current affairs introduction here before going to background topic. So performance audit report on the implementation of the 74th, especially 74th Constitutional Amendment Act has been recently released by the Comptroller and Auditor General of India, right? So that is the important recent current affairs need to introduced in the current affairs part, right? So next we need to provide some audit. What is the aim? We can also provide aim of the audit, especially this aim was to ascertain empowerment of our whatever we have urban local bodies. Simple sentence we can add, no need to extend these particular sentences here, right? So that through devolution of adequate resources for effective discharge of functions as given in the 12th schedule especially, right? So these important articles or sections or schedules need to interpreted or included in our answer, right? So other than that, this can be included, background can be included regarding our 74th Constitutional Act 1992, right? So other than that, in the body part, first of all, we need to provide some detailed information related to key findings of our CAG report especially. First of all, we need to point out or talk about devolution of functions especially. Here we need to talk about recent key findings of the CAG, especially 17 of the 18 functions, whatever we have total in the 74th Constitution related to urban local bodies, we have 18 functions, right? Out of 18, 17 of the 18 functions were devolved in 18 states. Just 4 functions were effectively devolved with complete autonomy, remaining are not, right? So here only 4 functions, that is the important fact. Other than that, only 9 states here have devolved all the 18 functions. Only 9 states, the two only 4 functions, right? So these 4 functions are burial grounds, public amenities, prevention of cruelty to animals, and regulation of slaughterhouses. This particular information can be asked in the upcoming examination like UPSC preliminary, right? Can be asked. So only 9 states are Chhattisgarh, Haryana, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Manipur, Odisha, Punjab and Tripura. These states have devolved all the 18 functions, right? So this is the small information, reset information. Other than that, we have some concerns about the fiscal health of ULBs, urban local bodies, concerns of fiscal health. That is also very important. So here just 32% of the total revenue of urban local bodies was their own, and the rest was grants from state and central government, right? 32% are own, remaining are whatever we have, remaining 68%, 68% we have state and central, right? So there was a 42% gap between revenue resources and expenditure of ULBs in the 18 states. This is the major important information, 42% gap, right? So other than that, we need to mention shortage of staff also, one important implementation problems. So that was found by the CAG performance audit report, right? Shortage of staff, right? So here, while the population in cities is rapidly increasing, ULBs in most states don't have sufficient manpower. That is the main reason, right? Other than that, reservation for women also very important here. Reservation for women, right? This also was included in the recent report. 6 out of the 14 states reserved. Only 6 out of the 14 states reserved 50% of their city council seats for women, surpassing the constitutional requirement of 33% reservation for women, right? This is the important finding. So other than that, we can also include ineffective state finance commission also. Ineffective state finance commissions, right? That is also very important because SFC, State Finance Commission recommendations are often delayed or ignored, right? For example, 50% of State Finance Commission reports remain unimplemented here, right? That is the important example. So other than that, we have limited citizen participation also. Citizen participation is also very limited. That is also very important fact here, right? So ward committees and areas, sabas, remain inactive in most regions, right? For example, here we can talk about Kerala stands out with its People's Plan campaign in Kerala, very important example here. So ensuring citizen engagement also here, right? So these type of examples need to be included in our answer. You can write in separate notes every day, right? So other than that, next we need to provide some steps steps to strengthen ULB governance, right? So needed measures, suggested measures, right? Very, very important. We can include steps to strengthen our ULB governance. First important thing is complete devolution of powers. We need complete devolution of powers, right? As per our report, we can talk about this. Devolution, complete devolution of powers. We need to transfer all 18 functions, especially to ULBs. Not only one or two or four, especially transfer all 18 functions to ULBs is the primary suggestion here. For example, we can take Karnataka here. Karnataka has empowered ULBs in urban planning, especially. That will be a perfect example here. Other than that, financial empowerment is also very important, right? Financial empowerment is also very important here, need to be noticed. Reform property taxes and explore new revenue sources is very important. For example, here we can talk about our Mumbai's GAS based property tax system increased revenues by 15 to 20%, right? These city type or examples need to be included. Next, we have other suggestion, that is strengthen SFC, State Finance Commission. Already we have talked in the challenges or implementation problems issues, right? So strengthening our state finance commissions, right? So timely establishment and implementation of state finance commission recommendations should be followed here, right? For example, here Tamil Nadu conducts regular SFC reviews that can be taken to that can be followed by other states also, right? So these are the important needed measures. Other than that, we have capacity building also very important, and also digitalization also very much important in these technical era, right? Technology era. Train municipal officials or adopt e-governance systems is very much required here. For example, here we can talk about Telangana's TS IPAS, right? Has improved urban service deliveries, especially, right? Telangana, very, very important example here. Other than that, enhanced citizen participation need to be enhanced here, right? Citizen participation or involvement need to be strengthened. Active ward committees and area sabhas need to be completed, right? So for example, here whatever we have, Kerala participatory governance model is a proven success. Every state can be followed here, right? So these are the important suggestions, right? So finally we can talk about some finally, if we follow above measures, we can achieve something, especially here sustainable urban development is the very much important keyword, and India's vision of a 5 trillion economy also can be included, right? Highlight how empowering urban local bodies is critical to achieve this particular success, achieve targets, especially, right? So we can conclude with a call for proactive reforms to strengthen urban governance in line with growing urbanization, right? So this is the perfect keyword here in the conclusion itself as a futuristic note, right? So this is the perfect structure according to the demand of the question, right? Very, very important, most expected question also from the CAG performance audit report on the implementation of 74th constitutional amendment. Please be focused, right? So next question, that is Day 130, main section, question for 22nd November 2024. How can the insights from food and agriculture organizations, the State of Food and Agriculture 2024 report, aid India in balancing food security and economic sustainability? Right? So this is related to our economy subject, very, very important. Recently, Food and Agriculture Organizations State of Food and Agriculture Report 2004 was released. Right? So write your answer and upload in the AKS app. Thank you very much. All the very best.